Hello, everyone. We are so excited. It's another podcast. It's another Friday. So, tonight, if you have been following from the beginning, I was telling you that when I moved to the US, I had an uncle of mine that helped me put together a resume that helped me get my first job at Bloomingdale's. And it's Tonton Kipela.
Hi,
And
welcome.
Hi, hi.
And he's nice enough to, he's a busy man, but he's nice enough to spend some time with us so he can tell us about his journey when he moved to the state and where he's from and all, and we'll go from there. Hi, Tonton. Nice to see you again.
Hi, nice to see you guys. I'm happy to be here to share this platform with you guys and hopefully to share my story,
Thank
my
you.
American dream story,
Yeah, coming
because
to Alex.
it's about American dream. We came here to
Yes.
find and American dream, and I think I've been here since 94. Yeah,
Wow.
Uh,
94.
mm,
I was in France,
mm,
is where I went to school. And after school, then I was lucky enough to. Actually, I was dreaming to come to US since France. It was kind of slow to what I wanted. I was expecting. I was
mhm.
expecting to do in life. So I did. I was trying to all kind of means to leave France to immigrate to US, and finally a chance came from nowhere. I had a scholarship,
Mm.
to be short, to go to study to University of Alaska in Anchorage.
Oh, wow. Alaska.
Yeah, Alaska in Anchorage. And I spent 2 years over there, and the third year I decided I'm not going back to France. I'm just, settle in US.
Hey,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, based on many opportunities. And at that time, uh, I would say, computer technology, digital service, it was not that advanced. It was just the beginning of, computer was introduced to school, to businesses, and so on. But I was impressed. I was actually seduced by by computers.
Mm.
So I decided after I graduated from Anchorage, I decided now to continue in computer science. So I came to New York. I studied computer science, and at the same time, I was studying computer science. I was taking some side job, and that side job it actually helped me and enabled me to empower me myself to be independent and also to finance my school.
Oh,
Wow,
okay.
that's a very, very interesting journey.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so what were you doing in France? Were you in school there?
In France,
Mhm.
I was just in school. I was a student.
You were,
I studied computer math in Paris 6, Pierre Marie Curie University in
Mm,
okay.
Paris. Yeah, yeah.
mm,
And when I finished, I tried, as I said, I mentioned it was a beginning of computers and so on. So on.
mm,
I tried it to go to take some classes, computer classes. It wasn't too long. They were taking too long and so on, so
mm.
on. But uh, it was not tough. It was normal, but I was expecting more from myself and
Uh,
how I was projecting my life. And the France could not meet
Mm.
my requirement, my need.
your requirement.
Yeah, yeah.
So I know you say you had a dream. What was your dream? Like, we had people that say they thought when they come in, they'll have like the cars and the bling bling. And like, what was your dream when you came,
No,
before you come here?
no, my dream coming here was always was my dream.
Just coming here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fact of me being in this country. Oh, by the way, it was a tough one I got here, especially after Alaska when I came to New York.
Mm,
First of all, I didn't know anyone, right?
mm.
I was actually living in a shelter.
Oh,
I
wow.
lived
Yeah.
in shelter for 6 months.
In
Oh, wow.
Alaska?
No,
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 in
here
New
in New
York.
York.
In New York.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after, but
because
in Alaska, I was studying. I was, part of my
the school.
scholarship,
Yeah.
everything
You were
was
staying at the
taken care of
school.
me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And when I finished over there, I decided to stay in the United States of America. So
Mm.
I came to New York.
Oh, wow.
That's where I was dreaming my life is going to be based
Mm.
in New York.
In New York.
So
But,
yes, I flew to New York. And
oh,
when I
okay.
got to New York, I didn't know anyone.
Mm,
I was taken to an hostel on
mm,
Amsterdam Avenue and then 96th Street
mm,
in Manhattan. And
mm,
from there, it was very tough. And I found myself on the street.
mm,
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, yeah. And I was living in, actually, I had my luggage. My luggage, I know a Senegalese guy. That Senegalese guy used to be in Kinshasa. He was in
mm.
Kinshasa too. So we were kind
Oh,
of a friend. Yeah. He had an apartment with other Senegalese, but I gave my luggage to
mm.
tip while I was hitting the street. And
Oh,
that's, I
wow.
was, yeah, 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 yeah. He kept my stuff for 1 year. Entire year he got my stuff, and life was tough.
Mm,
First of all, I had to put my paperwork.
mm,
I mean, to have to be legally
mm,
admitted in the U.S.
Mm.
mm.
Life was tough, but at the end, of course, I
Mm.
managed. I managed.
Yeah,
I
because you
survived.
had that vision for
Yeah,
yourself,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
And even when I was on the street, I was homeless. I was living in a shelter with people.
Mm.
You see, you go to Harlem, in the East
Mm-hmm.
Harlem, you see
Mm-hmm.
across you see an island is there. They call Wards Island.
Was,
That's where I
oh,
used to be. Yeah, I would come in Manhattan during the
mm-hmm.
day to money to look for whatever to do to work,
Mm-hmm.
and then at nighttime I have to cross the river using the
Mm-hmm.
bus. We were given token to pay subway and so on. So life was tough.
Oh
Yes.
my God, that sounds very tough.
Oh
Hmm.
my
What
God.
kept you going during those times? It's just your dream that one day everything's going to be okay.
Yeah, yeah. So to me, it was expected. It
Oh.
was not. I was sorry about myself. I was sad, mad. No, no, because I knew that this is what this would be like that.
Mm.
Meaning, I would go through some tough times.
Mm.
I knew that so it was expected. So to me, it was just normal, a matter of time, step by step. I cannot jump, but I have to go through the normal course of event.
Amen.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good. I can imagine some people could just be like, forget it.
And just go back
This
home.
American dream is not working for me. I'm going back.
Oh, I knew, and I was working. I was working in a supermarket. I was working, doing delivering stuff, and so on and so on. And I was putting my money aside. And in that shelter, we used to have case managers.
Mm.
Case managers,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have any. Uh, I mean, I was not legal to put the money in a bank, so I was just keeping cash, and I would give that guy. And after 6 months, he said, no, Mr. Rashidi, it's time to go because you have a lot of money. I have a lot of money? How much? And I went to the counter. I found myself, I was impressed by myself. Wow, that's a lot of money. And they, by the way, they managed to find me an apartment.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Mm.
they have the network, how they work to place homeless people.
Mm.
Imagine I was homeless. It's not
Mm.
funny.
Wow, I didn't know
but
Wow.
that.
but but in my mind, I was not like a serial homeless. It
Mm.
was just you know
Like temporary.
yeah, yeah, temporary. That
Mm.
is the course of event, as I mentioned. And after that, I went to my place. I was renting a small room, share bathroom, share living room, and even the kitchen with one couple, yeah.
Mm.
And that's where I said to myself very well, and I went now. I start taking classes. Actually, I went back to college
Mm.
to graduate school in Hunter College,
Mm.
graduate school to do computer science.
Nice.
And
Uh,
at the same times, I
mhm.
don't know if I'm talking too much here. I am like a
No, no,
politician.
you're fine.
No,
Go
you're
ahead. No, that's the idea. We
When
want to hear.
fine. Yeah.
when I see the speech, I don't give it away. All right. I I own it.
No, it's okay. It's fine. And
Yeah,
I say, Hunter College, that's funny. I took one class over there before I
yeah,
moved
yeah,
and
yeah,
live with my
yeah.
husband.
Oh, nice.
I
So
didn't know you
he
went
was
there.
a CUNY, he was a CUNY graduate college, but based
Yeah,
on a Hunter College. So that's where I was taking classes for computer science.
computer
And
science.
at the same time, because I was taking computer science, I said, okay, I'm not going to work this small job anymore. And of course, I was legal. I had
Mm-hmm.
uh, applied for asylum, by the way. Sorry, this is how it's supposed to be. It's a way to to fit in, to be
Mm-hmm.
accepted. You need all the means possible. Is all your what is in your mind. You have
Mm-hmm.
to,
So,
to get it out and then to use it, right? So at the same time, I was taking. I bought books. I bought books, some books.
mm,
Sometimes I'm going to college, and sometimes I have some other book learning some basics computer programs so that it can help me go get in a good job. And
mm-hmm.
that I'm telling you guys is amazing. U.S. No one can defend U.S. than me, not even Americans.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And why is
Not
that?
even I'm telling you, not even Americans can because I know America inside out. I've been here
Mm,
for long, and all the opportunity, the pluses and the minuses. I know. I'm
mm,
telling you this. I went for interview.
Mm.
It was which company? Get Merrill Lynch,
Mm.
mm,
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
the financial company
Mm-hmm.
mm-hmm,
downtown,
Mm-hmm.
financial center.
Mm.
Okay, next across World Trade Center,
Center,
the old
yeah.
one.
Mm-hmm.
They give me interview. I came back after 1 month. One check my answering machine. I had a phone answering machine. They call me if you're still interested. Call this number. I called that number. I went back. I got hired.
Mm. That's good.
I
That's
got
really
hired in their data center. They were doing some document using all the Excel, PowerPoint. Yeah, I don't know
mm,
if you know the graphics
mm.
program like page makers,
Mm.
and so that yeah. And I'm telling you, it was giving me so. We were working night shift.
Mm.
I will go to school during
The
actually
day.
evening school, and the nighttime I will
Mm.
go to work from midnight
Mm.
to a.m.
mm.
I go
Wow.
back to my house. I sleep, and then in the afternoon wake up, take shower, and then go to school. To school.
Mm.
When I finish, just come back home, cook, do some homework, and then get ready for
For work.
and there were so all the going coming, but it was in limo. I had a limo coming, picking me up, dropping me at work.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
that was provided by the
Oh,
company.
the company. Oh, but using I was going to college with a limo.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
My goodness. That's determination. Yeah.
Wow.
I had the teachers as my friend.
Mm.
By the way, there was a Russian lady. She was teaching us architecture of machine architecture,
Mm.
computer science.
Mm.
She gave me exam to do it at home. So I took the exam, I brought
Oh,
it home and do it home and then bring it back. So
really?
it's a good
Wow.
relation I had with a teacher because I was a VIP student. I'll come with
The,
white shirt, with tie, with nice, clean,
Uh,
and everyone it was like
the student that come in a
the
limo.
in the
golden boy,
limo.
yes, yeah, golden boy. And the same because I was introduced to earlier
Mm.
to work that way. So when I finished college, it was just an upgrade.
Easy to
Mm,
get
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
After that, I never knew again any bad time in the US
That
and
time, yeah.
up to and even when we the first time we met, I met with you, Gilda.
Mm.
It was just like, that place where I was living? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was already, like,
You're already
what he
set.
said in French, cadre. J'étais
Yeah.
déjà un cadre, yeah. Yeah, so a professional, a high level professional, and up to now.
Yeah.
Thanks, I would say God.
And
He helped.
perseverance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because I can't imagine that leap from you were homeless to
I
now you're going
know.
to school in a limo. That's amazing.
You're like, I'm
That
not
and
going
this is
backward, I'm going
and this is
forward.
all about US.
Yeah.
Mm,
And the many people, even Americans themselves, when they talk about American dreams,
Mm-hmm.
it's just from you know you 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 are low on or battery, and
Mm,
then until you get upgraded. If even Elon Musk, the richest man in the world,
mm,
he had hard time. Sometimes he could not even have something to buy his car,
mm,
gas, and so on. And many people, and for us, immigrant, is a plus.
mm,
If you work, it's a blessed country. It's a great country.
mm,
If you have potential, they open doors for you. And then you work. Of course, you have some discrimination, racism, and something, but they don't close doors.
they
mm,
don't. If you have the
Yeah, yeah. If
skills,
you have
right?
a potential, if
Mm-hmm.
you are expertise, if you can do something, then they use it. They use it.
Mm-hmm.
They use it because they benefit somehow.
Yeah.
mm,
It's
They
like a
benefit,
win-win thing. Like if
and that
what
is
you're
the
giving
greatness
us, I give
of
it
this
back.
country.
Mm-hmm.
The country is the greatness and the bless, and God is blessing more this country because everything, and even something it is originated from another country, but if American doesn't seize it, it's not going anywhere. Once they seize it, look at, I will give you this is what we're doing in the program Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
You see
Mm-hmm.
this Zoom? Zoom
Mm-hmm.
is not American, it's Chinese.
mm,
Mm-hmm.
They come up with this program during the pandemic.
Yeah.
People they were
Because now everybody
remotely to
was
talking
using
and
it.
so on. But when American it got here in America, the American get it, they publicize and it
mm,
became what it is now. It's like number one.
Mm-hmm. It
Yeah,
is.
because it's American.
Mm-hmm.
mm.
And the same thing with TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
TikTok is because of American. And
Mm-hmm.
even in the internet itself, internet is a technology from Europe.
Yeah.
But when
Mm,
American got it, and then it became,
Like everything has to get the American touch, right?
yeah, yeah.
yep.
That's neighboring music. If
Yeah.
American doesn't do anything, it's not going
It's
all
not
over the
going
world.
anywhere. That's
Either you do it the style, the American style, and then
mhm.
people they're gonna recognize.
That's
Mm,
true.
Otherwise,
That's
you're
true.
not going
Yeah.
anywhere. Yeah.
Wow.
interesting.
So we talked in other episodes, Tonton, about having a community, of when you move somewhere, like how it can be helpful to have a community. How
Mhm.
did you meet our community in
Yeah. So
New York?
a certain point when so this for me, uh, because as I told you, I was on the street.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it was not like a low esteem for myself, but I didn't want people to feel sorry
Yeah.
about me. I wanted to be a personal issue.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it was not bad. It was a way. So I wanted myself to work myself in my privacy and
Mm-hmm.
until when I get stable, I got
Mm-hmm.
stable, and I decided to start looking for the community.
Mm-hmm.
But before when I got here, I was in a community with, as I told you, West
Mm-hmm.
Africans, because that guy, the Senegalese guy, he was in Kinshasa, so it was like a band.
Mm-hmm.
He used to invite me in other places, and we were talking about, by the way, he knew Lingala, and
Mm-hmm.
to him, it was like a prestige talking Lingala with a Congolese,
Yeah, with a
and
Congolese.
it was really great. Uh, so and after that, when I got myself stable, and I started looking for Congolese community, and the easiest way to find a community is just to go to church.
Mm,
That's true.
That's why I end up in church. They used to have a Congolese church on 62nd Street between Lexington and Third Avenue.
Mm-hmm. I
That's
remember.
past Bloomingdale's.
Mm-hmm.
Past Bloomingdale's. Yeah, that's where I meet everyone, and up to
Everybody.
now is from that
from the church.
uh, yeah, that environment, then I know everyone else in the community.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad you did because that's how I end up meeting you.
No, your
Led to my,
mother,
but that's what I'm saying. It's my
your
mom met
mother.
you, and
I met her
then
by any chance. By any chance, it was just. I think it was on street because she was living in Inwood. I was living
Ingrid,
in Washington Heights. So
yes.
that's how we. I think somewhere we met, somewhere we talk, and then so
Oh, okay.
so.
I thought you met
Yeah.
her through the community.
No, no, no. It was not
Oh,
from the
okay.
community. No.
Well, I'm glad you did.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's good. Yeah. So that's interesting. What advice would you give to people that in your position just to keep going and not like somebody that comes in today and that's on the street, maybe not to see it as degrading and maybe just a way? What advice would you give like your younger self if you want, or
Yeah. So
somebody coming?
the advice is this because, as you know, first of all, if I ever this I am asked today, uh, uh, what do you regret in your life? Right? I would say this is ignorance.
Mm.
Mm.
Ignorance.
In
I
what way?
regret if ignorance of anything. Just to be ignorant, to
Mm,
not knowing.
mm,
Mm.
Okay, not knowing things is very bad, very bad.
Mm.
So when I came, I know a lot of mistake. Uh, it could it could have shortened the effort I made to become where I am. And even at that is you also you have the law. You have to know the law, how to do
mm,
stuff legally and so on. How to avoid the trouble. How and even at work, how you address people, how the because when I came to me the mindset is it was on studying because I know it was the only way to get where I wanted. I need since first I am immigrant. I was old already. I was old because I spent the time in France. I came here. I finished school already, so I was not 30, but to me it was already too old. All right.
mm. Yeah.
So I had to have a, a, a war plan,
Mm.
Mm,
meaning something that it will give me what I'm not capable of in this country, and that only studying.
Mm.
I
mm.
know that I'm not going to speak English like Americans because English is not.
Your
We
first
don't. I
language?
never speak English. All right.
Mm,
I will never catch up.
Mm.
mm,
So that is already minus, right?
mm,
And I don't know anybody that is minus. So the only way to get me where I wanted to be is going to school.
Mm.
mm,
And once I go to school, they open the door, they hire me. And when I get even at work, even up to date,
mm,
I have another strategy. Not no more school, but is what is knowledge, knowing work.
Mm.
mm,
So when I go to work, what I know, my skills, okay,
mm, mm.
I, I make sure is is on top.
Mm.
Mm.
Is the only guarantee it gives me to keep that job,
Okay, that's
Mm.
true. Yeah.
right? So
Mm,
that how I and that's how I do. I operate, and people when they come, they have to have a plan.
mm,
I know some people they will come like me. It was an adventure, but some people they come through family and so on. But
mm,
they have to know one plan. So this is it doesn't have to have to be a school,
mm,
but they have to have a plan because I know some of the people they didn't go to school, but they find their way.
The way.
mm. Yeah.
And you have a plan, you have to know what to do. It doesn't
Mm.
have to be the perfect way because
Mm.
you get somewhere many ways, many ways.
Especially
Mm.
now, I feel
Mm,
like they have
mm.
more ways to do research before coming,
Mm-hmm.
compared to before, because now you have the internet
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
That's right. Now
Mm.
they have internet, they have a social
yeah.
media stuff, or
Mhm.
they have all kind of and even TVs and so on. So on. When I got in America, Yeah, when I was in France, they were showing the American stuff, but when I got in America, they don't show some other people stuff on TV. It's only American.
It's only
That's true.
which is true actually.
It is.
Yeah, because they say that we have so many things here.
Yeah.
We don't have a time. We don't even big cities like in New York, they don't even show DC stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They don't
Mm-hmm.
show
True.
Chicago stuff or LA. They show only New York area
Within the city, yeah,
stuff and so on.
that's true.
Yeah.
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 So
So what I want to know is, so you were in France with this dream of coming to the US, then you moved to Alaska. What was that experience like of arriving in Alaska? Was it what you expected of the US? What was that experience like?
so this year, first of all, to be excited, I was excited because finally I'm going to US.
The US,
Mhm.
yeah,
And
no
then,
matter
and
where it
then
was.
okay, this is it. This is I'm going to US. I wanted to be like this. So
Mhm.
this is, guys, this is very important. If you wish for something, you make effort on that, right? And by the way, how I got this scholarship, when I finish math, because I did math, right?
Mm,
And I said math, it doesn't give me anything in France, so let me start reading computer book, stuff there, and at the same time I'm also reading English because I was planning to move to US anyway. So
mm,
I used to go to, there's one, it's like a cultural center in Paris. They call um, La Villette, La
mm-hmm,
Villette, Centre La
mm-hmm,
Villette. Yeah.
mm,
So I used to go over there, and many times. And one day, by any chance, an old man, a French white man, he said, "Oh, I see all the time. I see you sometimes with English book, sometimes with math book, because I will do this. I will study computer book. I will read computer book, and they had a lab I
mm,
can practice, but and by nostalgia,
mm.
I will take my math book just to see what is new, and he would see what I'm looking at. Then I say, "Oh, you know what? You go to second floor. I think they have some scholarship there. What they do
Oh,
with math? They have a." And I went over there, scholarship, and of course, they told me, "Oh, you need to sign a paper for delivery. Do you have
mm.
a delivery?" I said, "No, I don't come here to deliver anything. I come because I heard you guys, you
Mhm.
have a scholarship or something." I
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it was like that when there were a line of people, kid
Mhm.
like me, but me, they jump everyone to tell me if I have a paper, they can sign off
Oh,
Wow.
because they, yes.
interesting.
Mm.
Wow, that's
We took a
interesting.
test. We took a test, and then they chose it 3 hours. Two boys, myself, one girl. That's why we found out in France. So when I arrived in Alaska, to me it was that's it. I'm
Mm,
going to school normal way because I came here and it was a scholarship, free money. I had to
Mm,
study anyway. So when I finished,
mm,
it was I was really excited. My heart. In the 2 years I
mm,
studied, it was like I will
hyped up.
let's go because I want to finish up with this and stay in this country.
Yeah.
mhm.
And when it was done, and I took my flight from Anchorage. Anchorage is the largest city in Alaska.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the capital of that state is
Yeah.
Juneau,
Mhm.
and but the largest city is Anchorage. Very expensive, nice city.
How did you find the weather?
Oh, well, the first day I got the hotel, it was a hostel, the hostel.
Mm,
So they give us hostel in downtown. So in the morning, with the time zone and lapse, and then I overslept. And when I woke up, they ate already breakfast and so on. So I said, "No, I have to go look some bread and so on." So they said, "Okay, that's fine." I went out. I came back. I told they told me, I said, "No, if you go that way," and I asked across the lake,
mm.
and the lady told me, "No, it's not a lake; it's a park for kids. It's just a full
Oh,
of." of the of snow. It's not a lake. It was to me. It was a lake.
The lake. Oh,
Lake.
jeez.
Oh, listen. When it snow, okay,
Hmm.
it's higher at the same level as the roof.
Oh
Oh,
my
The snow.
God.
Yes, yes.
That's
oh
horrible.
my God.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. If it's snow, it's the same. Sometimes same.
Wow.
Yes, yeah. And I remember the first job, and it was a blessing in America that you see you are it's a completely different country. And
Mm,
they said, okay, so since you are a student, you are allowed, you have the right to work.
mm.
So I look up the new paper, those
Newspaper?
no, no, not the newspaper, yellow pages.
Mm-hmm.
Leo Pages. Oh,
Yellow
yeah.
pages, and the agency since I was downtown, the agency is right just right across the street. I went over there and I got, and by the way, it was a black lady.
Mm.
He gave
Well,
me right away a job. I mean, if you don't mind, you can go just today. You get a job as as McDonald manager.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Right away.
Listen to this. He told me that, first of all, when I got over the first 2 weeks, even with the first month, it
Mm.
was tough to understand the English. I
Mm.
was good
Yeah, I
writing.
can
I can read.
imagine.
I could write. I could read, and so on. But catching up the accent was
That's
really
hard,
tough.
yeah.
I didn't know that she said I will go to work in McDonald's as a manager. And to me, it was
Mm.
just going to McDonald's, you'll be working over there and so on. That's good. I got to McDonald's, all right?
Mm.
The manager saying, "Oh, I'm going out." So he gave me a bunch of key. Oh, it's nice, 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 nice.
You're
Yeah,
in
yeah,
charge.
yeah, 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 yeah. I'm leaving. I have you in charge. And I see a teenager girl comes. Oh, that's your office over there. You said the way they were talking, everything was so fast.
That's
I'm telling you,
Mm.
fast. I didn't want from where to start, how I would communicate with them. So I asked the girls, where is the men's room? Toilet. He said there, guys, this is true story. This is true story. Hey, listen, I jump out. I jump the window.
like I can do it
I jump the window.
and
I'm
run.
out of it.
You
I'm
left.
out of here. It was Now, this is the problem now. When I get to bus stop,
Yeah.
the last bus stop passed already.
Ah,
It was like a
can I
7,
go
it was a
back?
7 p.m. It was a 7 p.m. Only 7 p.m. But it was dark already because over there around
Yeah.
the 3, 4 is dark already. So it
Uh-huh.
was a 7 p.m. And I say it was so cold, guy. Okay, 15, 20 minutes. To me, I'm not going over there. I'm not going. It's too much
You
for.
didn't go back?
I think it's gonna be. I don't know. I said no. They
Okay.
will think that I am an imbecile or something. I'm not going over there because I don't even. I never been a manager before. I don't know what is intended a job being manager.
But wait, when you jump out of the window, who did you give the keys to? The
I
keys they
didn't. I
gave to
didn't.
you.
I left the key
You
in the
just left
office.
it and you
In
ran.
the office, and then I went to the men's room and I jumped. And the police came. "Oh, what are you doing here?" I said, "No, I'm waiting for the bus." Because no bus is coming. They said, just get in the car. They were, and it's not the first time. Many times the police take
Oh,
people in the car. They drove. I said, "Where you were in the downtown? That downtown is fast. It's far."
yeah.
So they dropped me somewhere. I said, "No, here you're gonna take your bus to downtown." And I took the bus downtown, and I just like out of it, took a hot water shower. Oh, I mean that. Now after 2 days, I went to the lady. She saw me coming. She started laughing. What's going on? Guys, America is a blessed country. And the same day, he gave me another job where going away to work in a bank right there in downtown.
Wow.
Right in downtown. Yes, yes. So I would go to school or I would go depending on my schedule because they knew that I was a student.
Mhm.
They arranged my schedule with a student and so on. So it was very, very good, very, very blessed.
Well,
And
I hope when
yeah.
they gave you the job for the bank, you ask if you were a manager or not. Like,
I knew, I knew. He asked me, do you know key, touching.
Computer.
It was they used to call keyboarding,
Mm.
keyboarding,
Yeah,
pupitrage,
keyboarding. Yeah.
the pupitrage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the keyboarding. That's is it like a data entry? They
Mm.
give a
Mm-hmm.
bunch of paper, you're doing a data
Mm-hmm.
entry, and then that's it. It was a cool job, but hey, listen, I got Macy's. It was next door. I went to
Mm-hmm.
the 2 days later. I went to Macy's buy some white shirt,
Mm.
bring it back because my wife said from Paris that was really the sap.
There
There's no
was,
way
yeah.
I could take that to the bank
That's
because
the
it's
real
high
quality.
level. It was a little high level shit. So it was very blessed, and that is money. I kept working it until I finished. 2 years later, I was working the same bank.
Wow.
I got and oh, by the way, sometimes during the break, would go
Mm.
work in the sea to fish with
Fish,
those
yeah,
fish
because it's
boat,
big over
and that it
there.
was a big money because
Mm-hmm.
that one you go for 1 week
Yeah.
is equivalent of like a 3 month, 4 month working just two
Yes, I
weeks.
heard it's
It gives
that's
you
a
a lot of
big,
money,
big money there.
but it's a tough job, man.
Mm.
Wow. Wow. But that made
And
you who you are today, all these
yeah,
things that you went through. Yeah.
yeah, it toughened it. But once again, many things I didn't know because of course, I was a foreigner
Mm-hmm.
in a country. I didn't know all the details. I didn't have
Mm-hmm.
a role model, by the way. I got when in the United States. I didn't have any role model. I didn't have someone I would look up to.
Look up
It
to.
was the entire country, the
Mm.
American people, the Black American people. That's my look up.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
as I said, no one can defend the U.S., especially Black community.
Mm.
I know Black community inside out, and no one can say anything bad about America. It's all about
Mm.
system. They are who they are
Mm-hmm.
because they they fought so hard,
Mm-hmm.
and if in a negative way because the system want them to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Is crafted, is
Mm-hmm.
designed
Mm.
in the DNA of the system.
Yeah.
They make sure everything stay like that.
Like that. Yeah. Mm.
The,
Yeah, that's
everything stay like that. So that Black American is really, yeah,
mm.
Wow.
So
my role model. Yeah,
what is your current role? Like what do you currently do?
at work.
Mm.
So I am a computer. I would say what computer architect.
Mm.
So
Okay.
I am a chief architect in my company.
Mm.
So the infrastructure side of a computer because computer information technology is a big,
Mm.
is a big specific. With I am specialized in infrastructure, right?
Mm.
Mm.
And I am many years, many companies I work for. I do I assume the chief architect, so meaning all the design, the
Mm.
architecture, even the idea coming up. You have the company have some requirements, some need. We need to figure out how we're gonna put everything together. We respond to the requirements so that the company can benefit, increase whatever
Mm-hmm.
productivity or production, and they make life everyone easy
Wow.
Mm.
at work. Yeah, yeah, that is my job. I have a team of highly skilled guys,
Mm-hmm.
highly skilled
Yeah.
people, my age, all the new kids.
Mm.
Uh, yeah.
Mm.
Mm.
So it sounds like you have a lot on your hands at work. So I think one question I have is like, what do you like to do for fun to balance it out, you know?
So I'm not sure if I would say that before I was younger. I was young. By the way, next year I will be 60.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
Oh yeah,
wow.
yeah, yeah. So I am.
You're still young.
So before I used to have a fun going. You know when we were in
Yeah,
New
it
York,
used to, it
would
would
go
take
out
me
party.
if there was a party, it would take me. It's like, you want to
I'll
go?
take
I
you
said,
in the
sure,
party
let's
and
go.
so on. And when we get over there, I will introduce her to couple guys, and then everyone want to go out with Kip's niece. Oh,
Like,
like
this is my
look at
niece.
that.
She arrived
Yeah,
from
yeah,
France.
yeah. So, but now, I have a son,
Hmm.
21. He's in college. He's finishing up
Oh, wow.
this year. Yeah, this
Already?
academic year.
Oh,
He's
geez.
studying in Boston. So
Wow.
my focus, him, I really invest into him. He's doing good in school, and he's doing actually one of the hottest field
Mm.
in technology and biomedical engineering.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
That's awesome.
I must, yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes every 2 3 weeks I will drive
Hmm.
3 hours. Sometimes I will spend night over there, or I will just drive one way, 2 ways, the same days. It's not that far. I'm used already. I know all the
Hmm.
shortcut.
mm,
But fun is get invited. I travel. I travel up to now. I like to travel.
Good.
I go to Europe, which is you know, by history. We have a common history with
Hmm.
those, especially in Belgium. I go that much, and even for work, by the way. I go Belgium, UK, Belgium,
Okay.
Germany, others, because we have some. We in the past we used to have a contract with European Union. So I used to go to Belgium most of the time,
Hmm.
London, Belgium. But I travel. I have a family in Emirati,
Oh,
Dubai, and Abu
nice.
Dhabi.
Hmm.
Yeah, so every year I travel, and my back in my country also in Congo. I was
Hmm.
there last year. I
mm,
do sometimes every 2 3 3 maybe 4 years. I go back. I visit.
Good.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because that's
mm,
important to have that
yeah,
balance,
yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
To have that balance.
that's
Yeah.
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I got that in France, you got a mathematics degree.
Yeah.
The degree you got in Alaska, what degree was that?
Math, master in math.
Oh, I must have
Master,
been math.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
So you stay in that field, yeah. I guess
yeah,
that's how you got that scholarship, right? Like,
yeah.
okay.
Mm.
And
Yes.
when it made it easy when now I come to New York, instead of going through all the stuff, I just applied in math,
In math.
computer science, master in computer science.
Okay. So
Yeah,
in
See?
New York, that's when you switch to
yeah,
computer science.
Science.
computer science. Yeah,
See, math can take you places. I love math. My kids always, I have to tell them, math can
yeah,
take you
yeah,
places.
yeah. Mm. Yeah, math is. But the way American teaches, okay, another way, the way, since I was in France,
Yeah.
I was actually, I got my high school diploma back in Congo, in Kinshasa.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I know the system. France, I know the system. US, I know the system.
Hmm.
US school is, I would not say easy, but it's practical.
Practical, yeah. It's more focused, I feel like.
Is more
Yeah.
focused. They essentialize
Hmm.
the classes.
Hmm.
They give you what you need, and so on.
To
And
succeed,
so
yeah.
it appeared to be simpler, easier, but very practical. Even sometimes since I had also a son from a
Mm.
primary school, now in college, I see all the curriculum of the school.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh man, is even it's like a learning in second time
Mm,
when he was in primary and even high school. I'm learning stuff. Stuff.
Hmm.
Wow, this is how they do it. This is how uh, they they teach here. The way is
Hmm.
really, you can apply it. I never applied. I mean, it was a very good experience.
mm,
Hmm.
When they mention again, ignorance is a bad thing, and
mm.
I always regret many things I could have done right, but I said, "But what is supposed to be?"
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's
Yeah.
true.
yeah. Because
Uh,
you make decisions based on what you know at the time.
Mhm,
exactly.
mhm,
Yeah.
Mhm.
mhm.
Then
Yeah.
you get to tell us good story like this, you
Yes.
know.
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
I'm just visualizing you jumping over that window.
Oh yeah.
Take some skills, you know.
So Frenchie, and then one of the lady, she saw me, Frenchie, what happened, Frenchie? I say, too much, too much, too much. Didn't want to do. I said, no, I
I
want
just
in
wanted to do
office.
something
I don't
simple.
have me in office. But that was in office. It's a manager. That was an office. A
Like,
lot
no.
of people, I mean, could she told me, no, you could better practice your English because you had to speak all the time.
Yeah,
Mm.
but
It
still,
was it
that's a
was the right
big.
spot, the right place to be,
Mhm.
talking. No, it was, and those they were the teenagers. They were how many? Like 4 or 5. They were speaking
That's
so fast, and I said, no, this is not for me. Please,
No.
I'm out of here.
that's awesome.
And she told me, I think, no, based on your degree, the level you are, the school you're
Hmm.
going to,
Hmm.
you cannot
You
work
cannot just,
anything. You have to be
yeah.
a manager. That's why I said over the manager. I said, thank you. I
Like,
think I like that, but I still need this one is below.
oh my God. That's so funny. Oh wow. That's
Oh,
funny.
yes,
Wow.
yes.
Oh jeez.
Yeah,
Well,
Well,
this has been so much fun.
yes.
thank you so much, Tonto, for your time and your
Uh, th-
stories. I hope
thank,
somebody out there listen. I think what I'm hearing is that, we're seeing it's perception, I think, right?
mhm.
Somebody could be in your situation, be on the street and feel like, oh, I failed everything.
Yeah,
But you took it as, no, this is just a path. So
yeah.
I think sometimes perception, how
Mhm.
you see things is what really bring you to that next step in life. So I really hope
Mm,
that people
Absolutely.
can get that part. Yeah.
mm.
Yes.
That's what I
Thank you
got
to
out
you
of this.
guys. Thank you for
Yeah.
this consideration,
Thank
for
you. Of
inviting me to your
course.
platform. And this is a good, actually, good initiative you guys you taken here and doing
Thank you.
for
Thank
the community. It help, it spread the word.
Mm.
It give some people hope, especially new people that coming or even existing one,
you.
to find themselves how to adjust and fit in.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
So it's a good thing. Thank you.
Mm.
I am with you guys. And
Thank you.
even if you have a more stuff like this, I will squeeze in
I know.
between my times. I will squeeze in to find time and have something. Even more people they discuss. You can
Yeah.
invite some other people. It doesn't have to be people of status.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That's
Hmm.
anybody because it's a community. I think. I don't know. Again, I would ask you, what do you guys intend to accomplish with this podcast?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we all have different ideas, but I think the main one, and Mercy can add or take away, is really to help somebody out there. To be able to understand that community can help. People are gonna go through ups and downs, but there's kind of that light at the tunnel. I think, like for me, like we talk about everything and anything. Like we last time we talked about money, credit, 401k. Those are things
Yeah.
I didn't know everything. So I wish if I would have seen it somewhere, then when I move in, I have an idea. Okay, when I get a job, I make sure I want to ask for this. And when I get
Mhm,
this, I make
mhm.
sure I want to ask for this. So,
Yeah.
Mm.
and that's me again thanking you because honestly,
Yeah.
if you wouldn't have helped me with that resume, I wouldn't know where to start. So I thank you for
It was
for
good.
believing in me and helping me out with that resume because that's what got me started for being, it also pushed me to be out there and talk, use my English more, and then I kind of understand
Yeah,
how people here think, which way to go to get things done. So
Mm.
that was
yeah.
a good beginning. So I thank
And
you.
I remember you got even you were a manager. You were even you got to the
Yeah,
manager
at
managing
Saks.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
started
Sucks.
Bloomingdale's and then I went to
And I
Saks.
go to Saks. Can you
Oh,
Yeah,
imagine
wow.
working in the Saks Fifth Avenue
I
store
was the
as a manager,
assistant manager
assistant
for the
manager?
Wow.
That
holidays.
yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
which was
yes.
fun.
Very
Yeah.
prestigious.
But
You
you
met
see,
all kind of people, VIPs,
yes,
touching all kind of finest designer clothes and so
Uh-huh.
on. Yes,
absolutely.
very
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
And then, yeah.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sure Mercy has an idea of the
Yeah,
podcast. We'll
and
talk about it.
really, I think
Mm-hmm.
it goes to the point that you made about ignorance,
Yeah.
being really the biggest issue. So that's what we're trying to accomplish here, that there are so many fields out there, and there are so many
Mhm.
ways to get there.
Mm-hmm.
And when somebody moves to the US, they may just have maybe one or two people they know, or they may have no one they know.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
having this platform where they can see other people's stories, see how did
Mm-hmm.
this person get from A to B?
Mhm.
How did this person overcome challenges to
Mm-hmm.
build their life here in the US? So that's
Mhm.
what we're hoping to do. Just that, hey, there are many ways of getting from A to B, and
Mm-hmm.
there are so many pathways, right? And there
Mhm.
are so many careers. It usually you become whatever the people around you are. So if you come to the US, everybody you know is a teacher or something, you're gonna think that's what I
That's
should
it.
do.
That's what we do.
But listening to somebody who did computer science, somebody who did nursing, somebody who
Mhm.
did, something else,
Yeah,
it's very helpful for you to figure out, oh, maybe I can think about doing this.
yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
So we really appreciate you being here, sharing your story. That's something that really inspires a lot of people, just to see there are other people who've come so far and they
Mhm.
had challenges and they were able to overcome. So we really appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It
Thank
is
you very
it is
much.
the
Thank
land
you.
of opportunity, you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
the land of opportunity. Yeah.
Thank you, you ladies, for have such a good idea, a good initiative. I think be blessed, and please don't stop here. This is America. You start small like this, and you end up being a Netflix or being a
We
CNN.
Amen.
receive
You never know.
it.
Thank you. We receive it. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Thank you so
Tonton.
Thank you very
much.
much.
Have
Thank
a
Yes.
good
you.
night.
Okay.